Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to Mind Your Crypto. Today we have many things to talk about for CHZ. Before we begin, do not forget to join our monthly subscription. Hard times are coming, so make easy profits. Invest right now because the recession is going to be hard, right? So join us. Sign up on Patreon page. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Let's start right now with what CHZ against USDT chart has been doing, and if we are for now bearish or we can go all the way up higher. For the time being, for CHZ, let's look a little bit at the technical analysis. We are having a bearish RSI divergence coming in and kicking off from 14 August until now 23rd August, and you can see that right here we are having a little bit of a high risk, but I'm going to tell you about what we need to do and of course the major support levels for CHZ against USDT chart. As I told you, we have multiple serious things to talk about, so stay tuned throughout the video. I really think that it is very important you understand some things about CHZ. First of all, let's go to the daily frame as well. On the daily frame, bearish RSI divergence with this one right here, with this high and this high. You can see that we had a higher high in the price, a lower high in the RSI, and look at the 15-minute mark yesterday, right? Plus 6% right here. It pumped crazily good. Right now though, what is next for CHZ? Can we go all the way up higher again, or is this eventually the end for the time being and we can go all the way down? I personally think that we are going to correct a little bit even more, but let's see what we need to do. In the weekly scale, what we have done right here, if we draw the Fibonacci retracement, look at that from this top right there down to this bottom, you will see that we are in a very huge resistance level, the 0.2459. Okay, in the daily frame we closed above, but in the weekly frame we haven't managed to close above yet. So until we close above this line right here, it will be hard. Yesterday we talked about that we need to close above the 0.20 around there. I do not remember the exact price, but we had a crazy pump in the daily frame, so we have a new resistance level right now. Okay, we have a new resistance level coming in. The weekly frame is very huge, and here is where we want to close above. If we do not make it above in the weekly frame, above the 0.2459, then forget about it. CHZ is going to go down into the next few weeks, having probably a crash going on and maybe correcting even minus 20%. For CHZ against Bitcoin chart right here, I want to stay on the weekly frame, and you will see something crazily important. Right now, if I open the logarithmic scale, look at what CHZ against Bitcoin chart has done, right? It has gone insane right here, outperforming Bitcoin for so long, but right now we are in a huge resistance level as well, and that is the case of the 0.401201. In the non-logarithmic scale, we always have the 0.618 instead of the 0.786, which is a huge resistance level as well. So I want you to be extremely careful, as we have a huge risk with the RSI going above the 70, sitting at the 80. Sometimes we do not go having this RSI, to correct. We have a lower RSI and we might crumble down. In the daily frame right here, you can see that we get rejected from this. We have a bearish RSI divergence going on. This is why I want you to be extremely careful about this one right here, the CHZ against Bitcoin chart. The savior could be Bitcoin. Okay, you might not expect it, but this could be our savior right there. Okay, and Bitcoin might have a bump, and therefore even if CHZ completely underperforms against Bitcoin, maybe CHZ against USDT has the chance of pumping. Let's go at the support levels right now and what CHZ needs to do. Let's go to remove the drawings and go back to have a more of a short-term Fibonacci retracement. This time I have opened the logarithmic scale because I think it is better for now, and the support level that we need to hold is at 0.24. In the non-logarithmic scale, it is the 0.2438. Okay, if we manage to close above the 0.2438 again, maybe it is not our time to go down, but eventually I want you to be careful because of the CHZ against Bitcoin chart first, and of course if you go to the other hours as well, the 6-hour frame, you can see the bearish RSI divergence coming in. Into the 9-hour frame, you can see a bearish RSI divergence kicking off as well. So yeah, we have some things that I do not really like and I do not really love for CHZ against USDT chart, and seriously you need to be a little bit as well careful about the price action of CHZ for the time being. Anyway, if you see that CHZ is crumbling down from the 0.24, then that means that CHZ is about to meet its previous high rate here, and this will be the great retest for CHZ. What that means, it is that going back down to the previous high that we had back here on 18 August, if we keep this level right there, it will be a huge retest for CHZ. Yes, we could be going again higher. However, right there, if we cannot manage to keep it, just be certain that we are going to get followed by a weekly bearish sentiment. And what it means is that for the next few days to even the next few weeks, maybe, CHZ, it is going to underperform and totally go even lower. Anyway, we have multiple layers of support level. Now that CHZ had this crazy nice pump, do not worry about it, because we have the support level of 0.24 protecting us. We have the 0.2254. Okay, but CHZ is very likely that here it needs a correction, a healthy correction from this huge pump that it has been undergoing. Do not forget that CHZ over the last few weeks right here, we had only green weeks, and look at that. Right there, for example, we have, sorry, I didn't mean to draw the Fibonacci retracement, 223%. Okay, this was a crazy pump right here for CHZ, 2000 and some actually 200, sorry, and 20% around there. It was a crazy. So even if we consolidate a little bit, even if we correct right here, do not worry, do not think that CHZ is going all the way down. Although I have to tell you, be careful of CHZ against Bitcoin chart, especially now that we are into the 0.4012. Okay, so here, for example, we might be seeing further correction coming in. For CHZ against Bitcoin chart, we do not have any bearish RSI divergence though, although in the 4-hour frame, although in the daily frame, you're going to see that we have some mini bearish RSI divergence, but the most important thing to notice, it is the weekly scale. Okay, the weekly scale is very bearish, as because we have this weekly RSI, which is insanely in a very huge risk, and we have a crazy high risk with the Fisher transform as well. Look at that. So I would think that CHZ, it is very likely to lose some support levels. The main point for me personally is the 0.24. This is where I'm looking at. If CHZ keeps holding the 0.24 and we go all the way up higher, then I'm thinking that CHZ is very likely to have to undergo actually another pump towards the next price targets. Okay, I think that it is very likely that CHZ is very strong enough to go even higher if it doesn't hold the 0.24, especially today. I will talk about this today. We need today to hold it. If we do not hold it today, then I think that we will be undergoing a very huge correction coming in for CHZ that will take us all the way down to the 0.2255. And if we lose even this support level, then I'm sorry about that, but we can even go towards the next price target to 0.2148. And to close with something very good, right? What happens if weekly scale rate here and CHZ manages to pull it off and go all the way up higher above the 0.786? What happens then? Can we go all the way higher? I will be telling you what we are going to do right here. If we can manage to close above, then CHZ could be undergoing another 86% pump, but I didn't want to talk about it earlier because I did not want to give a fake hope. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and of course see you soon with many more videos. Bye.